favorite, most ridiculous but Aboriginal argument. All American Indians, all First Nations derive directly from the Philippines as Mexican laborers, which they only show the cover. All right? And not only does it distinguish the American black, but also distinguishes the Negrito. On page 48, it says, based on Negrito's physical appearance, Spaniards associated them with people from sub-Saharan Africa, whom they similarly perceived to be socially inferior. The Negritos were never incorporated into Hispanic society as indigenous. Page 48. They do not look like American Indians, neither do black folks. You're going to see a pattern when you read this book. Whether people want to see the pattern or not, it says to contemporaries, Chino slaves were similar in the physiognomy to the indigenous of Mexico, at least much more so than African slaves. Okay, colonizers had to make sure their Chino slaves looked nothing like Indians, and one way was to brand the Chino slaves on the face. Former slaves of African descent could not claim the rights of the native population. In contrast, former Chino slaves had to pay tribute, but they were able to become Indians in a legal sense. And once again, this was possible because there was a similarity in appearance. As a result of the colonial government new policy on Indian and Muslim slaves, the Manila market shifted to African slaves. Pseudos recommended all these books saying no Negroes were here.
And their color testifieth, they are not of the Africans' progeny, there being not found in all that large continent any black men.
There being not found in all that large continent.
And their color testifieth, they are not of the Africans' progeny, there being not found in all that large continent any black men.
So that's section 1 of their book.
The inhabitants of Florida are an olive color, full, and without any deformity, their skins generally painted, and their bodies naked, only a deer's skin about their middle, their hair, long and black, hanging down to their hands.
So now we're going to go to Maryland.
The Indians in Maryland are a people generally of straight, able, and well-proportioned bodies, something exceeding the ordinary pitch of the English, their complexion swarthy, their hair naturally long and black, without curl.
The inhabitants have their hair black as jet, harsh like horsehair. They are broad-shouldered, small-waisted, brown-haired, their teeth exceeding white.
The inhabitants have their hair black as jet, and harsh like horsehair.
So at this early juncture of history, they're not seeing any Negroes on those shores. All those illustrations were actually done in Europe. These are the descriptions of people they seen on those coasts. Samuel George Morton, next.